Hello, happy Sunday. Okay, so now we officially start my weekly events on Sunday evenings, now that Easter is over. So welcome. If you have not watched me before, I am Sherry, your independent pampered chef consultant in this business page. This is my page where I'm going to simply share product ideas, recipes, tips, and do a once a week live demo. But prior to the demo, I'm doing a few posts for fun. So if you haven't already, please go to those riddle posts and make some guesses. I am going to give away a product, and I will tell you about that at the end of the demo. But it's so tonight I am making the sausage peppers, or chicken sausage with peppers. And this is kind of one of those versatile things. You could do it over pasta. You could do it over. You can put this over rice, or you could just eat it plain, or you could put it on a bun. I mean, there's just many different things that you could do with this recipe. I made some rice already, so that's what I'm going to be putting it over. I went ahead and did the rice. If you haven't seen my multi-cooker, I've done this a million times. I love making my rice in here because it's just foolproof. We had the white rice setting, and it's actually already done. So we'll get to that later. I just went ahead and did that. We're going to get to our food prep. I'm going to slice up all our veggies and the sausage, and then we'll get to cooking. So let's get cooking. Yay! All right. So first thing we're going to do, the feature kind of item tonight is the Rapid Prep mandolin. If you haven't seen this before, it's like the best mandolin that we have ever come out with, because the blade goes over the food, and I'll show you how. So you don't have to worry about your fingers. So your food chute goes there. So when you put your food in, your blade's going over the food and not your fingers, okay? So we're going to use mostly the slice setting tonight. On the back, it has slice, French fry cut, and julienne. So you just put your knob to where you want it. I have it on slice, and I'm going to do a little thinner slice because I'm going to be doing the onions, okay? So it comes with this container and the food pusher. So let's cut our onion to get it ready. We have kind of a cool thing. If you've seen our citrus peeler in the past, now we have a set. It's the citrus and onion peeler. So it's basically the same concept as when you're scoring your orange or your grapefruit or whatever citrus, that you're going to use this for your onions so that it doesn't get cross-contaminated. I don't know, just for fun. So you just score your onion, and this will make it super easy to peel the outside layer off, because you're going to get into that top thick. I do it 4 times. I just think that's easier. You do it however you want. Then I'm going to use the coated Santoku knife to cut off the ends. Okay, and then we will just peel those outer layers off like that. Voila! Okay, so I'm going to slice this in half. And then we're going to put our onion in here. I think it's wide enough to do it that way or not. Oh my goodness. No, we're just going to do this. There. And we'll do one at a time. Okay. There we go. Right? No, I'm doing it wrong. This way. Okay. So, here we go. All you do, got it in there. You don't want that dog. Mom's cooking, so I'm gonna. Don't want her to eat onion. All right, so just like that. Get that in there, slide it in. Perfect. Okay, so then we've got our onions. Put this in the bowl. This is part of the glass mixing bowl set, which I believe has been discontinued. But last I saw, if you still want to get the glass mixing bowls, you can get those on the outlet. So check that out if that's something you're interested in getting and you missed out on because it got discontinued. Last I looked, it was still there, so it's going to be at a discounted price for you. Okay, so then next we're going to do our peppers. So for the peppers, I like to put them on French fry cut. It just that way I make sure I don't get like big wedges in there. So what I'm going to do is just cut the top off, and we're going to use our scoop loop to get the insides out. This also is great for if you're doing like pumpkin at Halloween or maybe a butternut squash or spaghetti squash. It's great for scooping that out. Just going to cut this into fourths. Now, the recipe calls for you to do it like strips, which you can do. I just think it's easier to do it this way where it's bite size versus people having to cut the peppers. But that's just me, so you can do it however you want. Oh, I didn't change the thickness. Whoopsie. Yep, gotta make that thicker. There we go. That's better. All right, now you could do just kind of, you want to use all your pepper, although I know my dog is going to want some, so I'm going to give her that. Peppers are good for her. Jeez. Okay. So obviously you can always cut your peppers with a knife, or the quick slice is what the recipe calls for. So put that in there. All right, let's do our orange one. So this is lots of veggies. You can, if you are not a big fan of maybe zucchini, or you want to change it, do all one color of the pepper, you could certainly do that. It's entirely up to you. You can do green. The orange, red, and yellow are going to be a little sweeter, so that's why I'm using those, because I think it just, everybody loves them. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to get our yellow one done. And then we're going to do some zucchini. And then I get the chicken andouille sausage. You can get whatever kind of chicken sausage you want. I like the chicken andouille, and it comes in with 4 links, and we're going to be slicing it with the Rapid Prep mandolin as well. So I'd love to know if you have this product, and if you do, what's your favorite thing to make or to use? What do you use it for? Like, do you use it for veggie prep? Do you use it for French fries? What is your favorite thing? Sometimes you gotta get a little angry with it. All right, so that's gonna go in our veggie bowl as well. Now, if you remember, since I switched to French fry, I'm going to put it back to slice for the zucchini. Put it on slice. I'm going to keep it on the thickest one for our zucchini. Just cut these up. Okay, we'll just toss those in there like that. That's fine. All right. But this is you could also just do vegetables with this recipe. I mean, it's up to you, whatever you feel like doing. Okay, so we've got our zucchini. We're just gonna cut the ends off. All right, and that's gonna go in here. I'm just gonna start off with my hand, and then we'll use the pusher to this away. So as you can see, this would be great for like cucumbers. You get the perfect thickness. If you're grilling, it's nice because then you get like even slices, which is great for when you're trying to grill and you have like multiple thicknesses and just when you're cooking it on the bone. All right. So, got our zucchini now. And then the last thing we're going to do is our sausage. Now, I'm going to just do a little oil in here. And mix that up a little bit with our chef tongs. And then we're going to toss these into the skillet over here to start cooking. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'm going to just put this over here in our brilliant saute pan. Oops. The pepper, she can have it. All right. I'm just going to let that kind of start cooking. And then let's do our sausage. My husband almost fell. If you haven't met my husband, he's my video man, Dana. If he cuts my head off, just let him know. I can't see your comments while I'm doing my demo, so just be sure to be specific. If you have a question about anything at all, I'm happy to answer it. And of course, I want you to love the post and the demo, but I also want to know that you're here, so I can't know that you're here if you don't comment, right? So, again, I'd love to know if you would make this recipe. I would also love to know if you're watching live, if you're watching the replay. You can watch this as a live demo for the next 48 hours, 47 and a half. And then I'm going to be drawing a winner based on people who commented on the post from tonight and the video and the demo. And that's when I'll draw the winner. Okay, so I've got it on slice. I've got it on the thickest setting. I've got all my links in here. It's a little thicker, but then you will get a little bit stuff stuck up in here, but it comes with the dual-sided cleaning brush, so it usually comes out okay. Anyway, then you've got your sausage, okay? So, that's the easy prep part for that. I'm going to set it up there. We're going to make our sauce and put that in the microwave. Scooch all that over. Sauce is super easy. Just a 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. We're going to use our 1-quart micro cooker. This is the smooth edge can opener. The thing I like about it is it goes on top, not the side. So as you can see, it's very clean, still very clean from whenever I've showed this before. I can tell you too, look and see on there. It has the Pampered Chef logo with the hat. We haven't had that in years. So I've had this for a long time. Still clean, it still works great. You set it on top and twist. So it stops, and then you untwist, and you use your little teeth, pushing on the tab to open it up. Okay, I'm going to do that. And the nice thing is it doesn't have little sharp edges, so it's not going to tear up your spatulas or scrapers when you try to get the rest of it out, because there's not a sharp edge there to tear it up, which is awesome. Okay, and then we're going to do some oregano. I can't seem to find my half teaspoon, so we'll just do 2/4. Some red pepper flakes and salt. And then some garlic. Okay. And you could always spice it up a little more if you want to do more red pepper flakes, or if you're not too... Oh, the salt's behind you. All right, some salt in here. And you need more or less on the salt, just depending on what you need. Okay, so got that. And then we're going to do some garlic. I've got my garlic press. This is a classic. You do not have to peel the skin on your clove. We're just doing 1 clove. And as a reminder, I'm a mess maker. This is a bulb. This is a clove. When it calls for 1 clove, don't do a whole bowl. Way too much garlic. Okay, so we just put that in there with the skin on, squeeze. Use your little Barbie brush to get the rest of that off, and then it comes right off. Okay? If it gets stuck in there, that's what the Barbie brush is for. It goes into the little holes here to push that out. Okay? So we've got that. And then we're going to just stir that a little bit. And then we're going to just put this in the microwave with the lid on for about a minute. So you just put it on, whoop, maybe, and twist until it locks. And we're going to come over here. All right, let's give our veggies a twist. Just flip these around. Now, the recipe calls for the double burner grill pan, which I did give away to my daughter. Because we usually use the deluxe grill and griddle, right? Okay. So we're just going to kind of let those veggies cook and simmer. And I think what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and put the sausage in here. That can kind of start cooking too. Now this is our Brilliance line of cookware. I really like this line. I also, we have our non-stick, we have our stainless steel. Do you want to come on the other side? I know you like that side better. It's this is great if you have like an induction stove top, or because it has an aluminum core disc underneath, so it will work on that. The non-stick cookware line you cannot use on induction stove top, but our stainless steel you can. This doesn't have the removable handles, which is kind of nice about the non-stick. And our non-stick lineup does, and the stainless steel are lifetime guarantee. These are only 5-year, but I love the color. It's so easy to clean. You can put it in the dishwasher just like all of our other cookware. I do recommend, if you get any of our Brilliance cookware, get the silicone handle covers, because the handles, especially these, get kind of hot. This doesn't necessarily, but they did come out with one that covers this, and it kind of gives you a nice grip, so make sure that it's not slipping on you or anything. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to take our sauce out. Okay. So, untwist. And I'm going to go ahead and pour the sauce over the veggies and the sausage, which you could just put this all in one pot. I'm not sure why we had to do it separately, but we did, and that's fine. And you could always do a little more sauce if you wanted, if you like it a little saucier, a little sassier. And then we'll let that simmer a little bit, let those veggies cook. Again, if I had the double burner grill pan, I'd have a little more surface, and so that would be good. But I think what I'm going to do here is just let this kind of sit and simmer and really get in that seasoning, that sauce. I'm going to put a lid on there. Remember what goes to it. Okay, and then last but not least, let's come over here and release the steam on our rice, although there may not be any left, so this may be anticlimactic. That's all I got to say, but so that's okay. But this is where the steam would come out. This is our steam release button. The little red button has dropped down, so it's safe to open it. So I usually kind of let the water drip back into whatever's in there. And the nice thing about this one is you can set the lid wherever you want. And I made a little extra rice because I always seem to have stuff with rice. So now I have a big batch of rice for whatever meals that we have going on this week. Okay, so we have come to the end. And if you are have watched until the end, then I'm going to tell you what the secret giveaway is, okay? But you have to watch to the end. So if you don't know what the secret giveaway is, then you can't win. All right, I'm going to give away one of these Rapid Prep mandolins tonight. So go back. Well, it won't be tonight. It'll be in 2 nights. But go back, comment on the riddles, make your guesses, comment on the post, comment on this post, and then I want you to message me RPM. Okay, that's for Rapid Prep Mandolin. So that's how I will know you have watched this entire demo and that you are eligible for this prize. Okay, I will announce the winner in 2 nights. So on Tuesday night at 6:30, I will announce the winner. And again, it's RPM. You just message me. I've got my number and my Facebook Messenger information in one of the posts below. You can find it. And then hopefully one of you sends me a message and we get a winner this week. So I'm going to keep doing these weekly events every Sunday until I get a lot of interaction. And so why not be the first on board to say you're like one of my OG people joining me in these weekly events, right? I didn't give away anything last time, so hopefully we get some more people, more interaction this week. I tried to do a little fun little theme. Yeah, well, we're going to go eat now because we're both starving. And I hope you guys have an awesome evening, and I will see you next week. Bye.